This is how I mess him up. You do a barrel roll, you jump, you grab him by the throat, hee-ha, slam him, bam! Yeah, you like that? Let's get round to business. To defend my nuts. Hey, you with the camera, what you looking at? Why don't you come over here, look at my arms, watch me flex them.
Alright, I got 3 cats I'm taking to the vet. Mr. Pibbs, also known as Pivot, Tails, and Squeakers over there. He's the loudest one. Pepper, Squeakers, or Croc is his other name. He's antisocial, that's why he's in his own cage. Plus, he's the Caplinger cat. Pivot used to be a Caplinger cat, but the kids abused him, so I took him over to the land. And Tails, he was adopted basically from my niece. He's the one I needed to take to the vet the most. But Pivot is acting kind of weird, and I inspected him, and he does look like he has a wound. It's an old one. It looks like he's kind of recovered. Sorry, somebody driving like a fool. Anyhow, Pivot's trying to figure out how to escape. And then Croc's got ongoing little issues. Hey. No fighting. So, he had probably fleas real bad when I first got him. Hey. No fighting. Just lay down, Pivot. You both are injured. You don't need to be fighting. Pivot's kind of an awkward cat anyway. Tails is like, calm the frick down. You're driving me crazy. Whoa. What's going on? Are you taking a dump? Pivot. No. Hey, wait. Crap, I gotta pull over. Sure enough, that's what it was. Pivot had to go poo. And he pooped in the cage, so I had to pull over and clean it up. But now we're good. We're heading to the vet. He should be calmer now. So he's probably okay, but I don't know. He just doesn't look like himself. So I figured, well, I'll take him to the vet, make sure he's okay. It's like Fluffy, a couple of weeks ago, she wasn't doing good. She had a breathing problem, and I gave her some vitamins and minerals and stuff, and then I took her to the vet, got her an antibiotic, and she's doing great. So it'll cost me probably a good $30-40, but it'll cost me $30 total for the cats minimum, $10 per visit per cat, and then whatever medication they have. So it'll probably cost me a good 40 bucks. $50 tops. But they're all good cats. They're worth it. Pivot's probably the worst. Mostly because he's just annoying. But overall, he's a good cat. So, but yeah, Tails has got an injury, and it's pretty fresh, and he's limping. Pivot, I don't know, he's just off, and it looks like he has a prior injury, so I'm gonna have him checked out. And then Kronk, I don't know what his problem is. He's probably fine. He's probably just some kind of, I don't know. He's always had a skin problem. And then they all ended up getting ringworm this year. And I ended up putting ringworm medicine in their food. But, and we lost all our kittens. Well, not all of them. Pivot, Tails, and the little black cat, they were kittens, but I guess they were old enough that when they got it, it didn't affect them as bad. And they were able to fight it off. So they were the only 3 kittens that survived. The rest of them didn't make it. Well, actually, there was another kitten that made it, but it died from another reason. Yeah. So, yeah. It ended up drowning in a thing. I got these rainwater collection barrels, and I had boards in them, but one of the boards broke, and the cat couldn't get out of the rainwater collection barrel, and it drowned. And it was sad. And I like that cat. So, but yeah, it survived the ringworm, but had that board didn't break, he'd still be alive. But yeah, he just couldn't climb out. So you got to make sure you have boards or something in your rainwater collection so your animals don't drown. I lost a chicken that way once. And yeah. So I've lost a kitten and I lost a chicken from that. But the chicken situation was different. It was rainwater collection lick tubs, and I had put cattle feed in it for a supplement, and it was drinking it and slipped and fell in, and the oil from the cattle feed made it to where the bird couldn't flap its wings and get out because it was too oily. And so then it drowned it. So that was fucked up. So now I put cinder blocks in my lick tubs, and I put boards in my rainwater collection that's taller than the lick tubs. And in that way, nobody drowns. So, but occasionally, shit happens. All right, we're almost to the vet. So, talk to you later. These guys cost me $90 today. 30 bucks each. Give or take. Pivot cost me probably the less because he weighs the least. So the doctor visit was 20 bucks. I thought it was 10. 20 bucks per cat. $60 plus the medicine. They each got a shot. And they also sent me home with some antibiotics that I gotta give them. So, yeah. Mr. Pibbs. Yeah, and Tails bit me. But they were freaking out because there was dogs there. And they're not used to dogs. But, so they were already worked up. And then when I tried to get him out of the cage, I think I grabbed his bad arm and hurt him by mistake because I wasn't thinking, and he bit me. So I was like, all right, we'll do Pibbs first. So we did Pibbs first. By then he was calmed down. I was petting him for a little bit before I took him out. And he did a lot better. He did a lot better. So now we're headed home. I'm gonna take these two home first. And then I'll take Squeakers or Crunk home after I get my circular saw, so I can do some work at Kaplinger today. I got the bulk of what I wanted to do on the land done, and there's one project I want to get done over at Kaplinger. And Sophie called, practically crying. I think she actually did cry. She said she's going to do better, so we'll see. Actions speak louder than words. So, we'll see. But, I mean, I don't think so. She doesn't take very good care of her own animals. So, she seems to care about Kronk, but she doesn't really take care of her own chickens or rabbits. Kronk pretty much takes care of himself. Squeakers pretty much takes care of himself. That's why I like cats. They're pretty easy, for the most part. Yeah, these two had injuries, so that's why I had to take them in. This guy wasn't doing as bad as the other one. He's pretty much recovered, or recovering, but he just wasn't acting right. I knew something was off. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to take you to the vet too, just to be safe. So I'm going to jump in the other pickup, because it's got four-wheel drive, and take these two orange cats, Pivot and Tails, to the back. And I'll probably give them some of this leftover chicken and stuff. And then I'll give Kronk the other half. After we get to Kaplinger. This is the one with four-wheel drive. So, $80 or $88.80. I knocked myself out. Oh, I should have got that ice spray stuff too. I got some. I just misplaced the bottle. Oh, there's a bottle in the greenhouse. I'll just go ahead and get it for now, because they probably need their eyes sprayed too. So we'll go get that. think this is a mulberry, so I'm keeping it. Anything that produces fruit that I can eat, I'm definitely keeping. These wild plums, I could care less about them. However, the goats and chickens and whatnot enjoy them. So I'm not going to eradicate them. I'll just cut out the ones I don't want or need, the ones that are in my way. Well, I mean, I don't need any of them, but, well, I do because the animals like them, and that's free food for the animals. That's the spray stuff. Why aren't you touching your food? Oh, that's right. You had leftovers, so you're not really that hungry. I got these trays from the feed store. What I'm going to do with them is possibly put them in here and then put other trays on top of these to retain water. And then any water that flows off will flow down into here, flow out of here, and into those. But that way, those other trays that I'll put all the pots on will collect any dirt. And the dirt won't come down to here. Some of it will, but not all of it. Mostly this will just be water down here. So that's the plan, Stan. There's another cage. I got a bunch of cages. David Ray didn't steal those. Well, he probably stole some of them. It's hard telling what he stole. But basically, I only realize what he stole whenever I go to use it and it's missing. I mean, there's some things that was obvious, and the rest, it's like, where did it go? Ah, crap. He must have taken it. So, yeah. Anyways. Alright, we're going to get these cats to the back and get Squeakers over to Kaplinger and get my saw. Oh, yeah. And this I dug out of the weeds. I don't know how many years it's been there, but David Ray just left it, and I just dug it out of the weeds yesterday or today. Can't remember. I think it was today. So yeah, I mean, he's always leaving stuff in the field, and it gets covered up, and I find it a couple years later. All right, punks. I'm gonna spray your eyes, and then we'll take you down. Okay, bye. All right, we're heading to the back. So they got an injection that'll last, I think, 2 weeks, and then I got oral antibiotics that I got to give them orally. Now I'm not going to be here to give them the oral antibiotics, so they'll get it. These two will get it when I'm home. I'll probably go ahead and give them a dose tonight. And then, depending on what time I got to leave in the morning, I might give them another dose in the morning. And then I'll have to wait till I get back to get their other doses. But that's why I had him give them the shots, because that lasts for 2 weeks. Since I'm not going to be here to look after them and give them their antibiotics every day, the shot will be their main antibiotic, and then the other one will just be like a booster, if you will. But where Croc, he'll get his every day, as long as Sophie gives it to him every day, but oh, that's another thing I forgot to do. Oh, I'll divide it up. I got other bottles in the cat house, so I'll go over there and get those before I take off. And then if she gives it to him, great. If not, I'll give it to him when I get back home. Pivot. We're home. All right. So here we are in the chicken coop, aka cat house, where they can stay warm and relax. Pivot already left, but anyways, I didn't want to release them up front and make them have to walk all the way back here, you know, in their condition. So generally speaking, I don't have too many problems with the cats. They keep most of the mice down. I had Pivot in once already to the vet. The other two, this is their first time there. So, yeah, generally, the most cost that the cats cost me, most money that the cats generally cost me is the cat food. So that's where he bit me and clawed me too, but yeah, he got me good. But anyway, like I said, I was freaked out because there was a dog there. And I think when I went to pull him out of the cage, I think I might have grabbed his wound by accident. And that was just his reaction. So, slowly cleaning this place up. These 300-gallon totes I'm taking up front, I'm going to use for my feed and fertilizer. You guys didn't finish eating your food. Better get it for the coons do. Here it is. So I got this for the old antibiotics. I can divide it up. I got this too. I need to find a new spray bottle because this ain't spraying. I think it's gummed up. But that's iodine, and that'll help with the wound too. But I keep buying sprayers and I keep losing them. So I don't know. Hi, Swirls. She's a good cat. So anyway, I think Callie probably cost me the most because of her neck injury. I don't know what that was. It was either a bot fly or something. But I had her up to the vet probably 4 times. So she alone cost me $2, $4, $6, $8, probably $100. She's a $100 cat. But she's a good cat. She's the cat, if you ever see the pictures of the cat in the nest box with the chickens, that's Callie. And if I change my name to something with cat in it, that will probably be like my picture that I use. Cool Cat Club or something like that. I don't know what we're gonna call it, what I'm gonna call it. But whatever I call it, if it's gonna be, if cat is gonna be in the name, I'm definitely gonna use that as like my header picture. So yeah, I knew something wasn't right with you. You weren't normal. But he's not normal anyway, so All right, my fingers are freezing. It is colder today than it was supposed to be.